Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, woohoo! And this is Feed the Beast Interactions. Oh, yes? Yes, indeed. You might see a new chicken on our board. The chicken is complete. Hello, chicken. We now have astral enriched eggs coming from 10 chickens. Hallelujah. What these give is liquid starlight up the wazoo. It also gave us a floating crystal, and I was trying to figure out how to make that work, and I made myself a little fancy tool. Ooh, yeah, I'm hungry. Nom 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 nom. Delighted meal from recent episode? Last episode? Heck yes. I also have some eggs. I saw a quest, an excellent endeavor, with a choice of a hippogriff egg. And it's thundering and lightning outside, but we have a rain shield, so it's not impeding on us other than occasional flashes and death and whatnot. So I think I just click here to submit eggs every now and then, and we're about 25% of the way. All I do is, come over here, grab some eggs, go back here, submit, and we're now at 35%. I'll just keep going back to that occasionally, and we'll have that soon. Speaking of busy inventory, I lost something, and I have absolutely no idea where it went. I've been hitting T all over the place, but I cannot for the life of me find my jackhammer. Can't find it. Well, you know what? I haven't tried the overworld. There's you walk around. Oh, geez, that thunder and lightning. You walk around and you smash T, right? So if I had some basalt and I wanted to find it, the trick is you press T on it and it tells you what chests it's in, right? Oh, I should probably consolidate that. Yeah, the chests are getting more problematic. I even have some upgrades so that I can avoid any future issues. How do I get there? What's the trick? It's I don't die is a good trick. I expanded this pool. I kept falling in it. Not fun. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So now we can swim over here. I don't have a teleporter. I use the teleporter that got us here to go to the overworld. Is now going up to Olympus. We'll take a look at Olympus momentarily. Let's just see if the jackhammer's here somewhere. I don't think I even have chests here, right? Yeah, I don't. So, I have one chest, a few chests. Shh, ignore the chests. All right. In this episode, I really want to take a look at what we have in the case of machines. Yoink! I love those teleporters so much. I have expanded the machine room slightly, at least in capability. In the last episode, we had a mixer for bread. We had all these things. I did get a chemical reactor because we might be needing some delicious rubber soon. That's the hope. First, I need sulfur. But at least for right now, we have the chemical reactor. It'll be useful at some point. I think the quest even might give us something useful. Questy quest. Oh, it gave us a motor. I must have... Oh, that was from that. Chemical thingamabob. Program chip for what? What does this do? Oh, we can put it along with something like carbon dust. Make methane. Cool. Chemical reactor is super important for all sorts of things. And I put in a whole stack of gold, and it nearly drained our entire system. Like, so we need a better source of steam. This big boy, this bad system is really useful for very specific things, but we need to upgrade it in a hurry. And to do that, what we need to look at is the large bronze boiler. And to power it is a separate thing of coke ovens. So far, we have gotten, we got the logs sorted, we have inventory, we have plenty of moving around items methodology, but what we don't have is water to cool the bronze boiler. Yes, we have a system right here. That lightning. We're gonna turn down the volume of the weather a bit, right? It doesn't really impact us too much, so yeah, that's a better, right? We have a system back here that kind of keeps this guy good with water, and this has lasted a long time. I barely ever fill this, right? We'll do it right now. It's easy peasy, takes like no work at all. Yoink, and done. But what I think we can do is make an ever full urn, and then from that we can make an aqueous accumulator. There is an alternate recipe for that aqueous accumulator, but I think we can make an ever full urn just easily enough to make it worth it. Let's take a look at the recipe for this. Right, this is a whole bunch of tricky stuff, and this looks like a whole bunch of easier stuff. All I need to do is figure out where the lead is. Oh, Guardian! Ah, no, he's gonna kill me! Alternatively, the Guardian could just get himself stuck in my little well here. Die! 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 Perfect. Get his drops and ignore what else is down there. Nothing's down there. What are you talking about? Ignore it. Yes. So, what were we doing? Ever full urn. Yes, indeed. But I'm not sure if we have lead. We might have to either identify some as... Oh, we do have lead. Beautiful. We could probably toss this in our fancy new system over yonder. But for right now, we only need a tiny bit of it. So we'll just do that normal style. Alright, ever full urn. No distractions. Krita, no distractions at all. We're doing Feed the Beast interactions. So my calculations suggest that a crafting table might be best for this. And by my calculations, someone on the Discord recommended it. They were super nice. Look at that. This thing has 20 of the Fabrico that we need for that. So again, the crucible works by you toss stuff in a crucible and it gives you whatever its components are made of. So if we shift on this, you'll see this is made of 10 Fabrico, and the Everfull urn needs 10 of it. 10 of it. What? No, it had 20 in the crafting table. Yeah. So that's double what we need. So we might as well make 2. And the other stuff it needed was 10 earth and 30 water. And these guys give 5 of both, so that takes care of 20. And because it needed 30 water, we're making 2. We need to find another source of water, right? We need another 40. And water bottles conveniently give 10. Huh. So let's see, if we just toss all this stuff in here in the right order, Fabrico, that, boom, 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 we should, poof and poof, get 2 Everfull urns with, I think, if I believe it correctly, that didn't waste a single thing. That was 100% efficient. Unlike when I make Salus Mundus out of mushrooms, and all that stuff goes to waste. Very sad. Alright. Let's take a look at how fast do you fill. Do we even connect to anything? Can I get a visual indicator, please? Maybe slap you on... How do you work? You can let us know. Maybe you have to go on top. I mean, ultimately, we might not end up using him. Ah. Oh, that's reasonable. That might be able to cool a boiler. It can definitely take care of our needs here. Like, no problem at all. That's not atrocious. But it might not be enough for an Everfull or a large boiler. So let's just tackle that right now. First, I'm going to take this lead dust, and we can't quite put it in the ore washing plant yet. I think we do need we need water. I mean, we have water. We even have a little bobble to make that work. This has water in it. Let's just toss that in here, and we will make this. So momentarily, this should... Oh, I can't go in a washer. Oh, you jerk. Fine, go in the centrifuge. See what I care. And already you can see the system is dipping down. It can't quite handle a whole machine on its own, right? It's already going down a tiny, tiny bit. We can see that here, it's losing buckets over time. Especially if I turn on like another machine. Let's say I will really need how much bronze plate? That might not be enough bronze plate. You know, just toss in some more bronze ingots into Toph, the metal bender, and now we'll start to see that dipping down a whole lot. This thing does have a massive container though. It has over 2,000. I did expand it a little bit for a future project. And there we go, some lead dust, take you. We're gonna have to automate this real soon, but for right now, this is sort of my fun little jump around castle. All right, come over here. Oh, this is terrible. We'll be right back when we have what we need to make this fella. It does see, I see wrought iron. I think I have redstone clock. I'm not utilizing all of them. But the tricky part is the lead. We need 2 lead and some bronze piping to make this fluid duct. So we'll be right back. And just like that, we now have an aqueous accumulator. You've completed. You've earned this. Oh, bad puns are bad. Steel drum, yes please. Oh yeah, speaking of steel drum. But back to the aqueous accumulator. We now have all the water we'll need for quite some time. We have a nice little slow fella right here, which I might plug into here. But I think this system's going to be replaced by a pretty big boiler here. Oh yeah, look how nice that is. I hung it from the ceiling because I was worried that it was going to fall and deny Minecraft physics. But let's see. So if we have a boiler, it's going to need to go somewhere, and this space is getting pretty tight. But I think we can make this space a bit more constraining. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, I really want to just replace that. I'll do that in between takes. We now have all the water we need. If we put this in a spot where it's surrounded by at least, I think, a few blocks of water, it gets full fast. Let's see if I can I fill you on that? Oh, I can. Sweet. And so I just filled this with 10 buckets. It's already full. Just kaboom, full. Kaboom, full. It is so fast. It's going to do us just great for quite some time. All right, so water's taken care of. Boiler. We need coke ovens. Coke ovens up the wazoo. So what do we need for that? Right? Here's the list of components. Lots of bronze is basically what it's getting at. However, we can stack this so that the bottom layer, this bottom layer, gets shared with another one. And we can pancake one, so it only will need one of the center layers, which is this. We will need 3 slices of this. 1, 2, and 4 slices of basically the bottom or the top. So 4 slices, what is 36 of whatever this is, bricked bronze hull. And then we need 3 slices of the in-between layer. So 3 machine casings, 3 something outputs, and 3 something water outputs. Right, so this is fluid, or that'll be for creosote, and this is for items, input and output. And I believe it's quite specific to the sides. And maybe if we can have some fun, we can put some conveyors up to it rather than pipes, and just have conveyors going all over the place. I think that could be a lot of fun. Right. Let's get to it. It would seem there's recipes aplenty that I don't have to use a hammer for at all. Haha! Excellent. And if I put bricks in here, haha! 2 of them! Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the controllers. So, to get tiny item outputs, we need tiny item inputs. So we need 6 of them. Kaboom. And then kaboom. Now we just need input hatches. Output hatches. Output liquid hatch. Something like that. Okay. More hoppers. Got it. More hoppers. We need 3 for tiny water thing. Output hatch. Make sure that's right. What, more buckets? I got you with buckets. There we go. And now, I think we should have everything we need for this. We have coke oven bricks. Oh, we need more brick hulls. Here we go. I'm starting to think that there was an easier way to do this. I don't know what it was. I just think it exists. In any case, we now have everything we need to make a super coke oven. Though I think, do we need coke? Do we need the improved coke oven blueprint thingy? Carbon paper? Where's our carbon paper? It's over here. You know what? Might as well just make it in case we need it. Surround it with some wood. We got lots of wood. Mineral up the butt. I will show you where all that is coming from shortly. I just want to get this set up and we'll be able to take a look at the new astral setup. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at what we just got though. We just got a quest reward somewhere. Got all sorts of little goodies here. Excellent. And oh, we got more chemical reactors for making that chemical reactor. They do give us extras. That's pretty cool. We'll figure that out soon. So I'm thinking that the boiler we'll set up here somehow. And then we need to have a spot for the coke oven. And considering we already have a big old coke tank right here, creosote tank. Oh my. Maybe the coke oven over here and the creosote production here-ish. Yeah, that'll work. Let us start that from the top. And I'm going to try and have a gap as well. So I want it in the center. We'll give it at least 1 block of gap. And I don't want it to go above everything. So right around here will be good. Hopefully that's not too tall or short. Man, I really miss the jackhammer. This is super ineffective. I think with the wrench does work, but I keep putting it away because you need to make stuff with it all the time. Super frustrating. Oh, that one got to me. Let's check the height before we make any mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This puppy's what? It's 3 in the middle, 4. It's 7 tall. Is that right? I think it's 7 tall. Ugh. Maybe replace that guy? No. Yeah, just go taller, I guess. Right? Because I want to have at least a 3 gap down here. So from here, that's already 3. And we gotta go 4 higher than that. So it will go above the windows. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that can be one of the middle layers. That'll work out. No big deal. I'm not liking this. Maybe the boiler has to be over here. Alright. we'll put together the first one together. It's going to go here. We'll just figure it out in this tight room. You know what? No. We're going to get the boiler set up in the basement. The basement? What did he say? Does he have a basement? Heck yeah, I got a basement. I built it in case we ran out of room. I don't want to put this big bad boy down up here. We're going to put it downstairs. Oh yes. This is a little secret compartment. It goes down here, and behold, the basement. Isn't this a much better place for a big honkin' machine that will take up too much room than I want to admit? Heck yeah, it is. Let's just slap it down. Here. So I believe it really wants the output for liquid on the back and input items on the left. So it should go together: input, output hatch, aka water, or the creosote. I keep thinking water. Bricks. Machine controller. And then all it needs is the hull. Is it already something? Blueprint not found. Haha. Blueprint found. It's now an improved coke oven. Let's see what it looks like full size. Behold, in this dark, damp basement, the mega improved coke oven triple stack coke oven making coke woohoo machine. Yes, indeed. So, one layer of this will make charcoal. Probably, maybe, I don't know, top or something. And the next layers are going to make coke. And all of the deliciousness will go directly into a big boiler, which will probably sit, if I was to give a hunch, right here. And that'll pump its steam into our big steam Tinker tank system, which currently is back to full while I was building this. And then we'll have everything we need to fully power, I think it said something absolutely crazy, like 14 LV machines. Right now I can barely power 2 at one time without dipping. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Generation gap, right? So here it is. Produce 900 millibuckets of steam per tick, and the conversion, blah blah blah, 14 LV turbines, or 4 MV. Oh, it wants you to, it has you do 4 of these going towards your blast furnace, which we'll be getting soon. If you set up 2 of these, you'll have enough steam to even push into HV. Whew! Yeah, diesel will probably come soon. But for now, we have this big fella. We'll set that up momentarily. First, I really want to go take a look at our astral setup. And speaking of clouds, we have all sorts of clouds up here, which I'm going to just yoink. Vein mining is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. It is dangerous. Be careful of vein mining. Thankfully, it's not too tricky just to bring back your floor. I do like this visual aspect of things. Now, to the top. I turned this little section over here into a nice little what is it? Marble creation sector. I found I didn't need trees as much as I needed to, and this was really pretty. I liked that. It is a little bit awkward. I have to place down a marble if I want to vein mine all 4 of them, but oh, you can see it. Oh, that's full. Why are you full? You should not be full. You have a void upgrade. That means you can be over full. Oh my. Well, this system is working super well. I expanded this a little bit and I hooked up some item conduits with some barrels, and we now have all, all the logs we could ever need. I'm a bit confused over why it's it thinks this is full. It has a void upgrade on it, barrel void upgrade. So I don't know. It just doesn't really want to input into it. Does one of these not have? Oh, I see. It got confluffled, right? Insert? No insert. We figured it out. There's always a problem, and it's super easy to find it. Let's see if that fixes that. Are we gonna be seeing items flowing? Yeah, it's working again. Beautiful. So that must have just broken at some point. No big deal. Yeah, this provides all the wood we're ever going to need. For right now, I'll probably just be taking these down manually and shoving them into the boiler setup, because I think it lasts a reasonable amount of time. And then I'll set up like some dropping system to drop it from the sky. I think that'll be a lot of fun. For the moment, we also... Oh yeah, remember I set up a linking... I told you guys that I went to the astral stuff. I was trying to figure out how to make the reward we got from the astral chickens, right? Astral chicken. We got a floating crystal. I tried figuring that out, and eventually I realized that I needed to make a linking tool to link it together. It allows you to link Starlink sources, such as collector crystals, to lenses. And it gave me this prism lens, which I'm pretty darn sure is an expensive thing to make, right? Look at all this stuff. We're not very close to that. Maybe we are. Who knows? I think we're far away. That's just me. Stardust? I've not even seen anything Stardust related. And this is able to split the starlight from here to that, and then it goes to these guys. There's an astral chicken providing his eggs using a nice little nifty setup down here. And you have to pull items, or you have to push items into the bottom and pull liquids out from the bottom, as far as I can tell. So it pretty much is limited to Ender IO conduits. But this setup is working brilliantly. In between episodes, I was tinkering around with this, and I ended up getting 3 steel drums full of liquid starlight. And that's just sitting there, so that when I want, we can finally make systems that use liquid starlight. And we'll be able to just plug those in as temporary buffers, and this produces so darn fast. Around the beginning of this episode, I put in this tungsten drum, which is 256 buckets worth, and it's almost full. That's a lot, and that stuff lasts a long time. Like, each ore we do requires maybe 20. So yeah, we got liquid starlight, gentlemen. It also goes to here, so it boosts our crafting system. This thing's awesome. Same with that. Super happy. Yeah, up here is beautiful. Hee hee hee. I think this is gorgeous. I also got some like architecture craft little plates here, arches, and they kind of just cover it nicely. I wish I could find some flat ones, but the covers I found just don't seem to work how I think they should. Maybe they're a pipe cover of some sort, but this is still super fun. Oh, it's beautiful. So there's really nice ways to do this with Ender IO pipes, but this is beautiful. All I'm doing is handling the items right now. I don't know if it'll work. I probably should put like, yeah, we should definitely make sure that we don't get random items stuck in here, because things could be dropping on all. But this. This is pretty. I like it. We have an overflow chest here. If things fall off, then, well, we have a lot of overflow. This just will use gravity. That uses gravity. Let's try it. We're way over on time, but I'm having way too much fun. I want this to be at least mostly working. Let's just slap down that. That'll give it a little bit. And let's see if it works. Might take a second. Come on. Oh, there we go. And it got yoinked. And now this is processing. Good. Processing. Oh, it'll be fun. Like once the top one starts making enough that this middle one gets full, it'll start going down to the bottom one. I could be using like a splitter somehow, but you know what? I feel like that's fairly elegant. Oh, there we go. And a piece of coal coke is out. Woohoo! Sweet. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. What we got here is a working system. For now, I'm just gonna allow things to insert into this chest. That'll work well. And we'll figure out the creosote another time, because we're so far. Yeah, this is almost full already. And I think this is pretty much full. Yes, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. This has been Krita. This has been Feed the Beast Interactions, and I had a ton of fun. I hope you did too. This is hilarious to look at. I love it. I really wanted to use conveyor pipes and see items flowing all over the place. Hopefully that doesn't cause a lot of lag. But this is amazing. Have a fantastic day, universe. Bye!